So let's start
Let's
Arm Fight Factory Camp Challenge in Jordan. So first of all, I want to ask you something. We are now in the Jordan, in a beautiful place, middle of the desert. It's a Jordan arm wrestling camp here. We have table here. We have practice yesterday. But I want to ask you how it everything begin, because at the beginning probably was some idea of developing arm wrestling for young people. And what was the idea and where this becomes?
Fight Factory is coming from nowhere. We work since years with youth and most disadvantaged youth, and I ever look for tools to work with young people. We used art, we used sport, and we used mainly MMA, where I have a lot of contacts. And one day I checked on YouTube a bit more arm wrestling, and I had the idea that this could be a fantastic tool to empower young people, to bring new people to the sport, to take them out from PlayStation, to take them out from drug consumption, to take them out from doing nothing. And this is how the project is born. And at beginning, we were organizing mainly a youth camp about sport. After we developed more the part of arm wrestling, we are now partner in the whole Europe, not European Union, but global Europe, with big champions. We have, I think, respectability in this field, and we are just at the beginning, as this project is just 2 years old now.
It's great that we have you are here, and it's great that you have these possibilities supported by European Union, and it's great that arm wrestling growing up today. I have a next question to you. What do you think will be the next? What will be the future? And of course, we have some dreams and we have some reality. What is the problems of reality? What we need to do to grow better?
Arm Fight Factory has now reached a certain level. This year we have started to develop seriously our communication. This year we have started to build a professional table on a level which I am satisfied with. This year we have developed multiple partnerships with athletes, with clubs, with the federation. We have this year done several seminars in Georgia, in Morocco. We use our resources, and we develop also in the same time new ideas. For example, we want to bring kids to the tables, kids, young kids. And we have built small tables on real dimension, especially for kids. And we make now a try in Sicily, in schools, and we bring this sport to the kids and in the same time to the parents. This is an example of project that we try to develop. We are non-profit organization, so we are looking for support. We are looking for sponsors. We are also mainly looking for volunteers who want to help us and to help us to develop this idea.
I have a question for you, because there is a lot of big sports nowadays, like you say, MMA, boxing, kickboxing, soccer, football, and they are really big sport already. They are on international arena. They have big impact on the sport industry, and the reality we know that it's hard to grow up from one corn to be a big field of forest if it's already you are in the middle of big trees. So you choose arm wrestling because you love it, or you're interested in it, or you feel passion for it. What is arm wrestling for you?
I discovered arm wrestling 2 years ago, so I cannot tell that I am passionate from the sport. At more I am in the sport, more I find it exciting. What I find exciting is the development of the sport. When you see the sport on the level it was 2 years ago, and you see it on the level it is today, where now you see athletes under contracts, where now you see big promotions like East-West who organize every 2 months big competition with athletes who get professional. We have more and more people in every federation in the world who go to competition. Last competition in Turkey was, I think, more than 1,500 people just for Turkey participating to the national championship. So, and to be on the core of this development, to see it from the beginning, it's like to see a child growing. It is extremely exciting and much more exciting than to work with MMA, for example, where I had also a lot of experience, because most of things are done and the sport is not developing anymore so fast. He is on a certain level which is much higher than arm wrestling, but it is not developing so fast, and it needs, of course, much more money to make anything what makes sense.
What is the main motivation for young people? How to motivate them to start? It's of course about sport in general and about arm wrestling for us.
But imagine, for example, that there would be tables in every gym in Poland, in your country. How much more people will start to make arm wrestling? The motivation is just there. It's on the number of tables accessible to people. Wherever we go, we see people motivated to pull with us even if they never tried. Every kid, every girl, every guy has one time in his life made arm wrestling in a bar table, wherever, like football. But football is in big arena, and arm wrestling is not known as a sport. When people will understand that it's a sport, we will grow much more.
So look, what do you think it's the main challenges, the main problems of today and tomorrow for arm wrestlers?
What I would suggest is to unite arm wrestling under the WAF Federation, and suggest also that the professional leagues go under one league and not multi-league. So this is why I support the ideas of contract. I know that there are a lot of discussion, but I think that this is the professionalization of the sport. And on another way, one federation working to help to grow kids and giving them support, giving them financements, giving them visibility is the future of arm wrestling.
Look, what is the vision of Arm Fight Factory?
The vision of I would rather speak about a dream. I dream to see all arm wrestlers united and fighting under the same banner. I dream to see every week, like UFC, a competition high level like East-West under the same banner or under the same group. I dream to see kids in school discovering arm wrestling. I dream to have a table of arm wrestling in every gym in the planet. And I dream us to be all happy and healthy. And I have a last dream. I dream that I can beat you.
Okay, what are the main goals for the next 3 years?
For the next 3 years, it's in one word, is development. It is complicated to tell how. I have very big interest in developing arm wrestling for kids with these small tables. I have very big interest to bring more gyms to have tables in gyms. I don't believe in arm wrestling clubs, because arm wrestling clubs is a closed community. In a gym, you have access to everybody. If you make arm wrestling alone, without other people around, and only potential future arm wrestlers come in the room, you will never develop. If I have unlimited money, I will bring tables to every countries who don't have. Like we have started in Morocco, in bringing the 3 first professional tables to this country. If I have unlimited budget, I will give the part which is needed to East-West to develop what they do. If I have unlimited budget, I would, I will employ young athletes to go to school to teach, to get themselves teach, to teach referees. If I have unlimited budget, I will use the modern communication channels to show how arm wrestling is great as a sport and not as a bar occupation.